Hello everyone and welcome to the next installment of Age of Empires 3 big show, no not the big show, the mediocre show where I play Age of Empires against increasing AI difficulties. Today we will be playing against hard, and it occurs to me last time that I did not have my sound on while I was recording, the sound for the game. You could hear my voice, but you could not hear the game's sound, so I fixed that, we have it on now, so we should be faced with a better game. Now, I did want to make it apparent that when you when you level up in this game, you actually have access to a whole variety of new cards you can choose, shipments from your home city, as you saw me using last game with the advanced mill and other things. So what I'm going to do now is take some time, since I did level up last game, to choose some new cards. As you can see, I've got a lot here, and one thing that I'd actually like to ask you guys is if you'd want to see me reset my home city. Right now I'm level 85, I've been playing for quite some time, but a good idea that I could propose to you guys is for me to reset that level, go back to level 1, and just start off with none of these really high level advanced cards. That could be fun, because it would be like starting anew. Obviously it would be starting anew, so it wouldn't be like starting, well, anyway. I think, I haven't really decided what I want to get with this card. There was one thing with a different race. Oh no, advanced plantation. I already have that. Okay, if that's the case, then perhaps I'll just get, I don't know, these guys. Why not? Number of Swiss pikemen mercenaries. Yeah, that sounds good. I don't think I'm going to be equipping this card, but when you buy cards, you can actually go to build a deck. And in this section, well, as you can see here, we've got the exact copy of what our home city shipment menu looks like in-game. So, what we can do with this is take out cards that we don't want. For instance, I don't think I really need Schoolneers? Skineers? Shears? I don't know. I don't think I really need that, however, as I don't always fight on the water. In fact, it's probably one of my least favorite places to fight. And I'll add this card, which is called Medicine. It makes villagers train faster, and it is an Age 2 card, which is weird because I thought it was an Age 1, but it doesn't really matter. I think it's a good card because I'm almost always constantly getting villagers. I think I'll get rid of this card too, as I usually, with this card, it should make up for not getting those 5 villagers, and I never really used that card in-game anyway. And instead, well, I want to pick an Age 1 card here, or, no, actually a factory, that could be good. So now, in Age 4, we can ship in a factory, which I think we'll get to a little later in the video. So, I'll set us up with a lobby, and see you guys there. Okay, here we are against the just hard difficulty. Though it might as well be like an Age 2 off the bat AI. These guys are very tough when you 1v1 them. For some reason, when I play with Paul on my side, against 2 hards, it seems a bit easier to take them down, but when I'm 1v1ing, it's very difficult. So, yeah, sorry guys if this is a loss today, but, you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes you go up against people which are way out of your league. You know, it's just something that happens, I guess. Oh, wow, these are a lot more provisions than I usually get. We must be on that, yeah, here's the shore over here. So we're on a map where the home bases aren't separated by water. There is simply water on half of the map. This entire half is covered by water, and their base will be somewhere down here at the opposite side. So we better look out for that. Start building some houses. Maybe a market? No, just houses off the bat, I'd say. Get some food and set some people on wood. Awesome, we've got berry bushes here. Now, berry bushes are alternate sources of food rather than harvesting from some deer or some other animal that you can kill in the game. I prefer this because it's like having a smaller plantation. No, not plantation, mill, sorry. Easier to manage, does give less food, but again, just easier to manage overall. I enjoy that greatly. And there's his home base, right there. One thing you can do with AIs, which is very troll, is kind of just disrupt their production here. If I shoot this guy, okay, no, he's not going to do that. Usually if you shoot, there we go. They retreat into the home base, and then they have to come back out, and it kind of disrupts their economy temporarily. Which Just a nice little strategy you can use sometimes. Okay, and we now have the colonial age upgraded. It'll take a bit for that to come in, but meanwhile we can move these guys off of food and onto wood gathering. Oh, looks like the AI has found our base. Let's just shoot him once. Just aggravate him. I don't know if it really does anything. It might cause him to retreat. Now, as you can see, I've got my hero settled in near this trading post site. One thing that I did not tell you guys last video was what you could do with these trading posts. And these little trade routes, I suppose. Yeah, this is a trade route, not a trading post. These arrow-looking things on the mini-map down here, these are trading posts. The circular ones that kind of look like coins, those are trading routes. Now, the trading routes give you kind of sightline to the enemy's base. If you build a outpost on one of those, then it allows you to, as a little cart goes along this path, see everything around that cart. So it's like a temporary sightline, I suppose. Do we have advanced mill? We do. Let's get these guys on that. And soon we can have a barracks up. Hopefully we'll have enough wood by that time. I should also build a market to trade in some of the coin I have right now that I'm not using for more usable materials at this age. But the trade route, while it also gives sightlines, it does, well, more things than that. Sorry, I kind of misworded that sentence. But essentially, whenever it passes by something that you have built on that route, it gives you a certain material or experience boost. For example, if I was to build one here and the cart moved past this point, it might give me like, I don't know, 50 experience, which contributes to getting shipments from the city, which I think, there you go. First barracks is up, and I don't doubt, if he has not reached the colonial yet, he will be soon. Looks like we're going to get 3, maybe 4 pikemen in with this batch. Yep, 4 it is. This will be a good defense force, just temporarily, because I know the AIs like to send in horses. They'll build a stable and have characters on horses running around harassing settlers, so I know pikemen are strong against those guys. It'll be a good defense force, just temporarily. Ah, there we go. She has reached the colonial age, and we are up against Queen Elizabeth, it seems. Probably could have told that from the map's perspective, but when we were loading in the game, oh well. Getting quite a few good improvements here, and we've got an army of 9 pikemen. 5 more on the way. This should be good defense force. His hero did touch one of my settlers there, but he backed off pretty quick, so I think it was just a harassment run. Not much to be done right now, besides maybe building more mill and just getting production up, so that if we enter a fight, we can at least out-sustain their forces. A good idea might be to build one of these towers. I did not really explain well what these towers do, but essentially when you build an outpost tower, in a certain radius around the tower, it will shoot at enemy units and deal a lot of damage. It can two-shot a pikeman, for example. It's a very good defense item. Okay, time to build this outpost tower here. Sorry, not the outpost, the trade route. So we can have sight lines to see what his troops are doing, if they pass near it. I don't doubt there's an attack on the way, but I'm just going to move my forces up here. Maybe I can meet them somewhere in this middle area. If they pass past me, then at least we'll have an outpost tower and a few more troops to deal with their masses. Still no attacks, and we're about 5 minutes past the last point where I left us at. We have gotten the stagecoach improvement, which means that we can tell this trade route to deliver certain materials to our base instead of experience. So that's good. Other than that, this is a pretty uneventful game so far. I'm getting a little worried that he's kind of building up his troops in order for one big mass attack, so I'm going to make sure to have some serious defenses up for that. Okay, I'm starting to think that maybe it would be a better idea for me to attack her, sorry, since nothing really seems to be happening. I'm going to leave a force of maybe a few pikemen back here just to hold them off if we do miss their army and we kind of just pass past each other, which always scares me when I go in for the initial attack, but we'll have a little sustain with these 2 towers over here. Oh, sorry. 1 tower. Oopsies. Well, okay, just past this trade route. Oh, we're finding some settlers here. Their army will probably be on the way, if not already. Here's some native warriors they get from the trading posts. There's their base. Awesome. Let's go in. Harass these troops a little, because they're all ranged. Oh, never mind. Go for the weaker unit. Oh, they've got a lot of defenses here, but we are killing all of their settlers. Look at this. It's a massacre back here. Nothing they can do. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna send a few more pikemen over to deal with these forces. I think we've lost this fight, but we have disrupted them so heavily. Oh man, this is horrible. Okay, just target this guy. Take as many as you can, and then let's just get out of here. I'm gonna take my army out of here. We're gonna take some heavy fire as we're retreating, but it's gonna be worth it. Getting out with 8 troops is better than getting out with no troops. And it looks like they've called off their attack. Now, once again, I am worried. They have not... Okay, they've reached the fortress age, so they are making production improvements, but besides that, we have not really seen any harassment here coming from them. Interesting. Okay, never mind. Our trade route is under attack. A small amount of forces. Let's go reinforce those guys. Just make sure we don't lose this trading route. I was thinking about getting to the fortress, but I think protecting our base is a bit more important, so we're gonna wait. Attacking it now, so let's just deal with these guys. We're not gonna win this fight, but we are gonna hold them off. Keep the damage off the trading post. Always a good thing. Let's just build another one back here for the heck of it. And if this is the extent of their army, then this is a interesting fight. They have reached the fortress age, though, so this is probably just a force they're using to push up so they can build a fort somewhere in the middle of the map here. I don't want that happening, so I'm going to try to gain as much ground as possible so that when they build their fort, I can be there to just stop them in their tracks. Okay, so maybe pikemen isn't the best strategy against this army. We do seem to be dealing up quite a bit less damage. I'm not really sure. Well, they're almost out of here. Let's see. Okay, yep, there's their fort. Okay, let's get just a few troops while the fort is being constructed. It's very weak. So, actually, no, there's no time. Let's just go and harass that fortress. I am not letting it get constructed, because if it does, it'll be such a strong holding point for them. I do not want to give them that opportunity. Oh, but they've got so many troops. I might just have to let them have this one. I don't think I can contest this fort. Oh man, I made some mistakes here. Yeah, I let them gain too much ground. I could not contest that. Okay, well, we'll just have to give that up then and set up defenses back here. I was hoping to get to the fortress age here, but well, I might be able to still. 8 pikemen, yeah, I'm gonna get that just so I can get the 8 pikemen from it. Being attacked at multiple angles here, but it's nothing we can't fend off for now. I know that their army is probably just building up strength, getting ready for the final attack. It will be the final attack if I don't do anything about it, so let's be careful about that. More pikemen on the way, but I am not actually going to reinforce that troop because I know it's got it covered. I want to keep my troops near my base in case they go for a flank on my settlers. I do not want that happening. A disruption to my economy right now would be devastating. Okay, I'm going to spend some more wood to get some more outpost towers because I know that I'm going to have to defend if I want to gain more ground here. they're going to send, my plan is basically, they're going to send their army in, right here. And what I want to do is kind of, actually I'm going to let them even take that trading post. They're going to have to come to me. Now, I'm in a very good position here because of all these towers and all the defense I have. In fact, I'm going to put a few more settlers on building this one to make sure it gets up in time. And because of all the extra damage I'll be dealing, I have the defender's advantage. So I'm just going to put my troops right here and wait for the trading post to be destroyed. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. Yeah, let's just retreat. Let's take these settlers back so they don't unnecessarily die. Looks like they're flanking around. Let's just get some guys on that one. Now we should go in because their army is just simply too far up to be tolerated. Okay, I'm not going to make any fancy editing cuts here now, guys, because I want to show you the entire fight. Looks like this tower is firing on the longbowmen, which is very good, but it looks like a lot of our troops have fallen, sadly. These longbowmen are upgraded veterans. These guys should probably be called back. Yeah, it looks like we've lost that fight. So let's actually change our tactic. Let's start training crossbowmen. I don't know how well this works. I would have thought that pikemen would be good against longbowmen, but since it's not working, it's time for a change. Let's get those just for the heck of having them. Okay, now they're firing on a barracks. I think it's time to attack. Just kind of to get a little poke damage in here while their entire army can't fight us at once. Here we go, crossbowmen in. Let's see what these guys can do against the longbowmen. Oh yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's decent. Okay. Let me repair this barracks. Not yet. Okay, our trading route has fallen, so that means their entire army is going to be focused on us now. But I think we should be able to get this. What just arrived? Oh, nice. We've got more towers in here, so let's just start putting these towers down. For defense purposes, of course. Nice. Okay, we should be able to clean this up pretty nicely. Great. That was a really close fight. Closer than it should have been. Bad on my part, I suppose. Okay, nice. So, we just cleared up that attack, but the thing is, now that we have, I know that during that fight, they were training another army, and since our army was so concentrated on dealing with their initial attacking force, we're really at the disadvantage here. Happily, we did get a lot more towers during that engagement, but we're still at the disadvantage. And I'm going to go with the pikeman strategy, because what I want to do with this next force, assuming they don't have another army to fight us with, which I severely doubt, I want to take out that fort. It needs to be priority. The fort can produce units at the same pace as a barracks, so it's not as dangerous as you might expect, but it also has cannons that can fire on armies from long distances. And what that would mean if I ever wanted to attack their home city, I'd have to pass around the fort, which would take longer, or take shots from the fort, which would result in a lot of death. So I don't want that. Oh, yep, there's their next army. Nope, everyone back up. Took a few unnecessary losses there because I wasn't paying attention, but let's just back up into these towers. Like, just surround ourselves by these towers, and now is a good time to engage. Look at all the damage we're dealing. The numbers seem to be in their favor. Yeah, the numbers are kind of in their favor here. But we've got the advantage. No matter what, I think we will pull out of this fight. Actually, I should probably get this one instead. Actually, this looks pretty bad. How upgraded are these troops? They're still veterans and elite. Oh, elite riflemen. Yeah, that would do it. These native warriors are tough, but nothing we can't handle, I don't think. Let's upgrade these outpost towers. Actually, no, didn't we learn our lesson? Crossbowmen. apparently. Ah, that's not looking good. Lost one tower. This force is pretty overwhelming. Come on, boys, get them. Focus them down. One at a time. Nice. Getting some good advantages here. They're focusing on us now, though, that they've realized we're the threat instead of the buildings. I'd really like it if they focused on the buildings, though. And there we go. We've got the upgraded outposts. This is a very good improvement. Yeah, there we go. Now we're pulling out of the fight. Nice. Okay, so now we know crossbowmen is the way to go. I don't think I fully really understand how crossbowmen work, however, so I'm not going to say anything for them or against them. So, yeah, sorry guys, I don't have any comments there. I'll target that weak one, yes, please. Nice, now we can just clean them up. Oh shoot, we haven't been producing wood. I got really distracted there. Actually, let's not get those trees. Let's get the trees which are a bit safer. Wood above all. Oh shoot, nope. Okay, where's some other... There we go, there's some more trees. They're a bit safer. Oh, this is such a problem. See, this is why I build a market, so that if I need to, in emergency situations, I can just get resources I need. Oh my goodness. Okay, the problem is I don't have cannons right now, so these big crowds are extremely difficult for me to deal with. Ah, shoot. I should have gotten an artillery foundry. That's where I made the mistake. That's the mistake I made. They're letting me repair my barracks, apparently. Okay, we've got our fortress wagon in here. What I want to do with this is just kind of put it maybe somewhere on the front lines between these two towers. This is going to build me a fort. A fort right there, just like the one they have down there. It's going to build me a defensive structure. That's going to be good considering the amount of defense I'm going to need to hold this city. The thing I want to do is get this guy building an artillery foundry. That's an arsenal. Please do not build that. Awesome. I need some cannon to deal with these crowds. Queen Elizabeth seems to like them. And I need to deal with them right now, or else I will die. Cleaning up the remains of this fight. Slowly but surely, it seems like crosswomen were the way to go all along. What do you know? I guess that's something I'll have to adjust to. Certain enemies require certain units to deal with. Our fortress is almost up. This is Fort San Francisco. Okay. Interesting name. But a name nonetheless. Amazingly, they have not gone in and harassed our mill settlers, so maybe they thought that was going too far in. Not sure. They definitely had an opportunity there, and they did not take it, so it's good for us. Anyway. This will produce coin for us. Cannons are very expensive in terms of coin, so it's a very good upgrade to have. Okay, first two cannons on the way. This is going to be... Uh-oh. Another attack already? A pretty small little force there, just to take out my hero, maybe. Nope, there it is. Okay, back up. Let's back up to the fort. My hero is already dead. I assure you that. So let's just... Yeah, there we go. The cannons are firing. Nice. We should have... I've said we should have the advantage a lot, so I'm just going to stop saying it now, but look at the cannons fire. That is getting so many kills, and uh-oh. Looks like they are going to harass our settlers now. Unless they're just going to ignore them. Please ignore them. No, they are not. Great. Okay, well, I'm going to have to let them... I should call them back in. I have enough resources to sustain during this fight. And with these cannons, where are the cannons? There we go. Two cannons up. We should be able to hold off these lines. Get them! Oh, they're not that strong up against longbowmen. I need to reinforce those cannons, though. They're going to take some serious fire that I don't want them to. Oh, nice. There we go. Now they're starting to come into fruition here. Yeah, there we go. Just saved the settlers. Nice job, guys. Okay, let's just clean up the remains here. That was a very quick fight because of the cannons. The cannons just kind of just destroyed this entire force over here. That was very good. Oh, they've got another attacking wave coming in. They built that up fast. Let's tell the cannons to back up here just a bit. Maybe get a few shots off. On these musketeers especially, they're very weak to cannon. Okay, yeah. I shouldn't stay here too. Well, maybe I can. Oh my goodness, am I just going to be allowed to stay here? Do I not have to move the cannons back? I don't have to move them back. Their forces are just so clumped up in such a tight little space that I can actually just kind of do whatever I want. Wow. Okay, I think after this fight I might be able to attack and have a very successful run at that fort. Wow. Cannons are great. Oh my god. Okay, we've got a very good attacking force here now, and I'm going to get hand infantry hit points, which only upgrades our pikemen. Oh, there we go. First wave, let's take the pikemen back. Just use the cannons. There's no reason to waste pikemen on this little endeavor here. It does look like they're flanking though, so I will use them just to kind of distract the flankers. Stay away from the settlers. Let's direct these cannons to fire on the biggest mass of people. Fire, cannons! Cannons, what are you doing? Stop just going in circles! Oh, the cannons kind of get confused sometimes. That could be the lost fight. Nope, nope, we're good. As long as they can't get in position to fire, we're good. Let's just clean up this force here. And move on to the... Oh, shoot, we lost a lot of units there. It's probably bad on my part. But at least we know that their fort is relatively unprotected because they use so many units to attack us. You can only get a maximum of 200 units in this game. 50 of that is usually spent on settlers, so I know that they're going to have to train up more troops. They couldn't have more than this. Sorry. You're supposed to be a hard AI. I'm supposed to be asking you to go easier on me. Make cannons or horsemen. Something to counter them. Anyway. Let's go with the crossbowmen and the pikemen. And I'll catch you guys when we've built up another army. Okay, with the training of those troops, I think we have a reasonable force to attack here. So, I suppose let's go. See what waits for us. At the fortress. Hopefully nothing severe, but oh, we've got an attacking wave coming in. Ah! I really panicked there. That's not good for my health. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of troops. At least we're not taking shots from the fort yet, but we will. Oh my lord. How fast can they train these guys? Oh no, we're gonna have to back up here. There's no way. Yeah, let's back up. No, not pikemen. Crossbowmen seems to be the way. Let's back out of that fight, save the cannons. There's no reason to lose these. They're our saving grace right now. If we get attacked by one of those forces when we don't have cannons, my god, is it going to be a massacre. Looks like they're going for the fort too, which is good. Let's have the cannons firing from behind the fort, so the units attack the fort, not the cannons. Are you kidding me, guys? No, just stay in attack formation. No, stop it. Oh my goodness, these guys are like the Three Stooges, except there's more than three, which makes it kind of a nightmare. We're gonna be faced with a force, aren't we? There's one. He's down. There's a few more, and there's their entire army. Great. Attack! Come on, cannons, fire. Don't be morons. Don't be morons. There we go. See, that's what happens when you're not morons, guys. Uh-oh, we're taking shots. Protect the cannons. No, we lost a cannon. Oh, we're getting flanked as well. They've got such good positioning. I'm not going to tell the cannons to leave. I think we can do this. I think we can do this. We're going to lose another here. Oh, not even. Nope, we did lose one. And there's a few units going behind us, so I'm going to train up some more pikemen back there. Sorry, crossbowmen. Doesn't really matter. They're basically the same thing. Oh, we are losing cannons here, though. Shoot, man, we just don't have enough infantry. That's it. Let's get out of here. I'm not losing them in this silly, silly fashion. Maybe this one. Got 3 left, and that's enough. Sure. We're gonna be attacking from this side, getting attacked from that side. My goodness. Voice can work. This is a very long game. As I said, guys, I was gonna struggle with this. I knew I was. So here's the problem I run into when I'm organizing these armies. You can only command 50 units at a time. And as you can see here, I've already maxed out. If I try to select anything more than this, it does not select these guys. Like, look, I have them in the box of selection here, and they are not appearing in red, yellow. So what I'm going to have to do is section off this army into bits, where one section is the pikemen, another is the crossbowmen, and the third is the cannons. That is honestly what I'm going to have to do because I need a very big force to take down Queen Elizabeth's, to contest with hers. So, yeah, it's gonna be a while, guys. Okay, we're getting attacked here again. My cannons are being nincompoops as usual. Oh, we're gonna lose so many because of you guys. Stop just being silly. Why are you getting into horse form? Just fire. Oh my god, these guys are, they're hilarious. And not hilarious at the same rate, because I am going to have to back up here. They have literally lost me this fight. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, oh no, I'm gonna have to back up off of this. I don't have the defenses to hold here. Okay, at least I've got another 2 coming in, but this is not good. And it does look like they're going for my left flank as well. Oh, it's so troll. Okay, it looks like her forces are actually backing off, so maybe she just wanted to pick off some of mine and then harass me a bit, and then kind of just leave it at that. Looks like that was what she was going for. Nope, we're getting attacked. Never mind. Take that back. Oh, we're gonna lose a cannon here, aren't we? We might not. We're taking up a lot of hers. Oh my god, this is genocide. Okay, she took 1 cannon from me. Don't take that. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I don't know why that cannon wasn't firing, but he deserved that death. Her second army is coming in here. It looks like she's kind of retreating and kind of fighting at the same rate. Maybe just getting some poke damage in. I can't really tell what she's doing. Seems to be backing off, so I'll let her do that. I'm not going to chase that down because I don't have the sustain to do it. Oh shoot, we're being attacked. Oh, and just as I say it, they get horsemen. Great. Okay, pikemen and cannon then. That's the strategy we want to go for here. Oh dear, they're going to take out our plantation. Oh dear. It's all going awry. I wouldn't be sad if I lose this game though, because we're entering the hour mark now. And I'm thinking whatever happens, I just kind of want to end it. Editing this is going to be painful enough. I think this game is turning into one of those defenses where no side can get... Sorry, stalemate. Stalemate is the word. The perfect word for this, in fact. No side can get the better of the other. So I'm actually just going to cut a big part of this video out here and bring you guys back when something happens. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, guys, so it looks like they're bringing in culverins and horsemen now, so it looks like they've learned my very simple strategy. This wave should do it, so I think I'm just going to resign here and call it a day. I really would like to see their production over here, and yep, that's exactly what I expected to see, just a bunch of red. Looking at it, though, they would have killed all my settlers. Eventually, the forces probably would have come over here, dealt with the tower. The cannons would have been overrun, because, as you can see, they've got another wave coming in of culverins and other things. So, by the way, for anyone wondering, a culverin is just a cannon that is extremely good against other cannons. So, if, for example, this one shot into these three here, all of them would be dead, probably. A very powerful gun against that strategy. Now, yeah, they had all these trading posts, so their wood and food production was probably very, very good. How many mills do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mills in total, and a lot of plantations. 4, it looks like. 4 plantations. And, of course, the 2 home centers, town centers. So, yeah, their production levels were definitely outclassing mine. That was what did it for them, so definitely some lessons to be learned there. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Sadly, we did lose this time, but, you know, maybe hope for next time when I can actually, you know, see their town center. Wouldn't that be great? And I'll see you all in the next video.